So hi, today we'll be going over 7th grade math lesson 2. So first we have addition and subtraction. Problem number 1, 6,321 plus 4,789. 1 plus 9 is 10, transfer the 1. 2 plus 8 is 10 plus 1 is 11, transfer the 1. 3 plus 7 is 10 plus 1 is 11, transfer the 1. 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 1 is 11. So the final answer should be 11,110. Moving on to question number 2. 14,856 subtracted by 9,374. 6 minus 4 is 2. You can't subtract 7 from 5. So you need to change this to 15. And change this to 7 because you carried the 1. 15 minus 7 is 8. 7 minus 3 is 4. You can't subtract 9 from 4, so same thing. Carry the 1. Change this to 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. The final answer should be 5,482. The next two problems you guys should try on your own. And we'll be moving on to multiplication. So you have 142 times 29. You always multiply the ones place first. 2 times 9 is 18. Transfer the 1. 4 times 9 is 36. Plus 1 is 37. Transfer to 3. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. Add a 0 below. And then moving on to the tens place. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. Add it all up. 8 plus 0 is 8. 7 plus 4 is 11. Transfer the 1. 2 plus 8 plus 1 is 11. Transfer the 1 again. 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4. So the final answer should be 4,118. Moving on to the second question. 63 times 45. Multiply the ones place first. 5 times 3 is 15. Transfer the 1. 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 1 is 31. Add a 0. 4 times 3 is 12. Transfer the 1. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. Add it all up. 5, 3, 8, 2. The final answer should be 2,835. The next two problems you guys should try on your own. And we'll be moving on to division. So we have 1,092 divided by 36. So 36 can't go into 1, so you add a 0. 36 can't go into 10 either, add a 0. However, 36 could go into 109 3 times. 6 times 3 should be 8. Transfer the 1, 108. So add a 3 on top, subtract 108. You'll get 1. Transfer the 0 down, the 2 down to get 12. 36 can't go into 12, so you need to add a 0 above the ones place. Since there's no more numbers, you need to add a decimal point. Move on to decimals. Transfer the 0 down. 36 goes into 120 about 3 times. Subtracted by 108. 0 minus 8, you can't do that. Carry the 1. 10 minus 8 is 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So it's 12. You add another 0. Transfer it down to make 120. However, 120 is the same as this one. So that means it will always be repeating and there'll be unlimited 3's. So the final answer should be 30 and 1/3. That should be your final answer. The next problem, I believe it's not a decimal, so you guys should try it on by yourself. And we'll be moving on to algebra and fractions. Solving for x, fairly easy. 4x plus 9 equals 29. Do the opposite of PEMDAS, which is addition and subtraction first. Subtract 9. 4x equals 20. To isolate the x, divide by 4 to get x equals 5. Fairly easy. Second question. 6x minus 4 equals 20. Same thing. Addition, subtraction first. Add 4. 6x equals 24. Divide by 6 to get x equals 4. So 4 should be your final answer. The next two problems you guys could try on your own. We'll be moving on to simplifying fractions. So you got 36 over 48. You always need to find the greatest common factor when you're simplifying fractions. The greatest common factor in this case is 12 to get 3 over 4. So that'll be your answer. You guys don't always need to find the greatest common factor right away. You guys could go little by little. Like this next question, 64 over 80. You guys could first divide by 2 because you know that's a common factor to get 32 over 40. And 32 over 40 is not in the simplest form. You guys can divide by 8 because you know they're both divisible by 8 to get 4 over 5. So our final answer should be 4 over 5. Moving on, operations with fractions. You got 5/6 plus 1/3. When you're always adding or subtracting fractions, you always need a common denominator. The common denominator, in order to get that, you need to find the least common multiple. In this case, it's 6. In order to get 6 on both sides, you need to multiply by 2 to 1/3. Get 5/6 plus 2 over 6. When you add it 7 over 6, simplify 1 over 1 over 6. You never add the denominator, only the numerator. And let's move on to the next question, which is fraction subtraction. Same thing, find the least common multiple, which is 45. In order to get 45, you multiply like this. 5 times 7 is 35, 5 times 9 is 45. Subtracted by 2 times 9 is 18, 5 times 9 is 45. You should get 17 over 45 for your final answer. Now then, we'll be moving on to word problems next. So, James bought 5 packs of markers, each costing $3.20, and 2 notebooks, each costing $4.50. He paid with a $25 bill. How much change did he get back? Always write an equation in word problems. 5 times $3.20 plus he bought 2 notebooks for $4.50, and he paid with a $25 bill. 5 times 320 is 18 plus 2 times $4.50 is 9 equals 25. 18 plus 9 is 25 equals 25. So he'll be getting 0 change. You guys could do number 2 by yourselves. And we'll be moving on to number 3. In a class of 30 students, 40% are boys. How many girls are in the class? If 40% are boys, how many are girls? 60% are girls. And you could rewrite 60% as 0.6. And since there's a class of 30 students, in order to find the 60%, you need to multiply by 0.6. If you multiply 30 by 0.6, you will get 18. So that's it for today, and catch you guys next time.